out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he's not going to
shit.
First down here.
They're like, they finally growing some fucking balls after the game ran on.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Got his man. Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Being chased out left. He'll get Sasha. A couple, and they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, Wilson dancing to his left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the 1st down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. 160 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for two. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England's offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
They should have put a stamp on there.
Takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for two. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
For a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Running the jet sweep, Landry, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
As a wideout, when you take that
Nope,
handoff,
that's
you come around
exactly
the
what I
edge,
wanted.
you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
you think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
That's caught left side by Hardman. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. The pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Crowder. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get a few on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year.
Where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, so when you see me, I bought that CC, and that was a purse. Disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all that doubt, you gotta pay my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy. I blow her budget on me. That's on me. I'm conceited. Treaty.
I was talking with my crew before the show, By the way, best production team in the biz, or at least that's what they tell me to say. Anyway, I think it's worth discussing on air for this podcast the new Nike commercial they debuted last night. It was not good. It was amazing. You get all these dramatic shots with NFL stars like Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara, and Christian McCaffrey, but the final shot, get this, they reserve it for the rookie running back from New York as he puts on his Jets helmet and just stares a hole through the camera. I'm talking a serious mean mug, and look at this. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Of course, some people just can't enjoy a good thing. They're saying it's too much, too soon, blah, blah, blah. But look, that's the get off my lawn crowd anyway. Now, it's not like the kid directed the commercial. He just appears in it. I mean, you tell me. I mean, how many people out there would say no to being in a Nike commercial that gets splashed across primetime TV? Anyone? 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 We're talking about Nike here. Look, anyway, enough about all that. Why don't we get to the segment where we actually have
Nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. Man, it sound like I'm moving. I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG. They gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they compete. Salute when you see me. That's all the episode. That's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip and retreat, but I'm sorry I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated. I've broken the system. Had to breach it. That's mission impossible. Mission completed.
Salute when you see me. Yeah. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me. I want you to need me. When I this face is feed you. I gotta get back to the heart I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up. Squeaky. She fell in love. Deeply. Sleepy. They like what I say. They repeat me. Yeah. Look. All this money I be spending on BBs. That's why you gotta salute when you see me.
Gotta make the right decision. No, it might just be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the back. What you see is good intentions. It's the cloud and hit is mad. You can never be get up away from all the know too many people tell me what I should do. I take it and laugh. They not knowing if I mess up, I can end up falling flat. If I write a bad tweet, I ain't in my whole street. If I give them what they wanted, I'm gonna be broke in a week. If I tell my baby no, she might get it from the street. If I'm not tough for my son, it might grow up to be weak. What do I do? I'm new to having cameras in my face. What do I do to keep getting the love from my state? What do I do to keep the money coming in? What do I do?
Yeah. Turn me up. Then the tables and time. Hold up, turn me up. Then the tables and turn. Forget the bridge we don't build this time. I let them all burn. They try to count me out when I was the word. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Count me out, get up again. Right now, catch me if you can. Told them catch up, but I still can't even see them from the view. Got my check up, and now I'm trying to blow a bag or two. Proud of shoe, and all designer drip, get what I desire. Put him out, what I told him, cause that boy, he on fire. In that thing,
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through. through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now Lawrence on first down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And getting this just
get started.
Back-to-back first downs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what?
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, at Zach Wilson. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Campbell making the catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to... wide receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Second down, here's an option right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I ain't gonna lie, that was on me. I took that boy hell out of coverage.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Crowder. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I'll guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Running the jet sweep, Landry. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Play action. It's Wilson. This ball nearly intercepted. In a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And now the ball's out. Followed near midfield. Jets. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now left side on the swing pass. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Wilson now to throw on third down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Running the jet sweep, Landry. Finding room to the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Lawrence. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. Oh, he's hit, he lost the football, put it on the carpet, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running the jet sweep. Landry, agile footwork. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Oh, shit.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later. and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A give, it's ETN off the option. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chason in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got room. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. As this gets him back with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Buying time to his left. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. A beautiful fake. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This is Hines. He's got the first. first down throw for Mariota. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. The coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Again, it's Mariota. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrett Davis. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back. We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Wilson going to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, and looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Breeders second and a yard. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a give right side. It's Hines. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And oh, it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. Now it's Crowder. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
They'll roll him out right. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
They got 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the 2nd half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, some strong running.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. On 1st down, it's Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And that's caught by Landry. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2nd and 11 now. Mariota to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Remember, that was fourth and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and fourth and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just a quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
On play action, Mariota. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Mariota will look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And quickly they get to the line. On the slant, he's got Davis. Working with a 2nd and 3. Right side, Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Chase Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, nice move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Now it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Wilson. Again, he's got that man Landry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. On second and goal, Wilson. And that's caught by Landry for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversion. He is into the end zone for the score.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mariota. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot now for Mariota. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Jets, the streak continues as they push their...
back again up in this entertainment for you. Come for my M's, you get this double. Straight to your bubble. In this game because I love the trouble. So watch your tone if you don't want to rumble. You pop, like my, did you forget me? No, you're not with any inch of the real. So stop it. I ain't knocking your little hustle, but watch it. I would hate to hear that loud, ooh, chitty, chitty, bang, chitty, chitty, bang. Oh, them cannons ring, yes, them cannons ring. Make sure you photo ready when you see the game. I know that.
As dedicated fans of the NFL, my audience is sure to recognize the voice of our next guest, especially if you happen to be a Madden player, where he's worked alongside.
Alright, so this is gonna be the end of the live stream. Thank you for watching and have a good time.